So to start getting things underway here, a fun fact for the world here is the language that's written all over this area you found. In the real world, to represent that language, I'll be using Latin, which means that a lot of English words have the same word. Like apparently, intelligence is just intelligentis or intelligentis. It's like, well, okay.
Yeah, that's basically the perks of having a language that is rooted in a hodgepodge of languages.
Yeah. But that might also tell you, as a little bit of a hint, that the language you're finding here is very old. All right. Well, George, do you have a fun fact?
I can go right now if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fun fact, there was a period of time where Pink was training basically every day to shoot his bow while flying.
Ooh. Okay. So does he...
Doesn't anymore for obvious reasons, but...
Wait, what are the obvious reasons? Just good that he's gotten good?
Oh, that he's busy. Almost always now.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's training on the job.
Yeah. So the question then becomes, do you get the velocity-based damage increase like Minecraft?
You see, I leave it up to DM discretion, because I understand either way.
If you want to add that into fun facts, we can get that in there. And then you can probably edit your old message to just append it to the end, so that it all stays in one block. All right. Jason, have you found something?
I have an idea for something.
Okay.
So, George, unlike many a good bard, does not have access to vicious mockery. Just because it's just not in his personality.
Okay.
And also because he never got the sort of worldly knowledge to be able to do such a thing.
To properly insult someone.
To properly insult someone.
You're short and nobody likes you. Dies.
Dies of embarrassment.
Okay. So George has a negative proficiency in insulting.
That'll technically go against charisma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take, like, if I ever insult, I take away my proficiency modifier.
Perhaps.
I think it'd be really funny that you're trying to insult someone and you roll like a nat 1. And they're like,
oh,
aw, thank you. It comes off as like super nice.
I have had many a time when I've not been sure if someone was insulting or complimenting me.
Yeah. Me too.
So perhaps we'll see a few times like that in this campaign. All right. Well, to move over to recap, last session, you explored this strange area, we'll say. The strange metal facility, perhaps. Mainly just exploring around, kind of making yourself a little more rested after this very intense journey. You went through the main area of this this chamber, where it had this sort of cylindrical chamber in the center that went all the way from floor to ceiling, with some sort of lectern in front of it. There were tanks in this room, some of them with a green liquid, some of them very much broken, as well as red vials, which Pank discovered to be blood, also mounted to the walls. Additionally, there seemed to be a sleeping quarters and some sort of storage quarters, in which you found 2 carts. One of them, which you decided to randomly press buttons to see what happens. Eventually, flying out the front entrance of this place for about 40 miles before abandoning ship, realizing you were stranded above a giant coral reef, and somehow barely managing to get back to dry land and surviving. Just after a slight moment of let's press the button in midair. That never goes wrong. I couldn't possibly fall. And well, somehow you survived. And a future adventuring party doesn't have to go quest for the purple quartz in the middle of this this coral reef. And so, yep.
Sorry. No.
And so that brings us to the start of this session, where you've both reconvened. Oh yes, you did also do a little searching inside the pipe at the top of the chamber, the cylindrical chamber, and realized if you take even 1 hit point of damage, you will very much be in a Thanos versus Ant-Man situation.
It's also dark up there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But only in bird form.
So you decided to retreat, and that is where we left off.
To be honest, it's a good thing that you managed to make the plane stop working and get out when you did. Because if you kept going, there was no shot you were going to get back.
Yeah. Yep. Who knew planes could fly really well?
Yeah. Who knew planes existed?
Not me. Pank doesn't know what the hell a plane is.
What's this bus with wings?
I mean, Pank is a bird with wings, so...
Indeed. He would have no use for such trifling, very, very, very fast mechanisms.
Exactly. He can do it inherently. But cars...
Ooh. Indeed, there was one other cart in that chamber.
Thank God it cannot fly. As far as we know.
Thank God George is trying to calm down from experiencing darkness.
Right, okay, so we're back in the... I'm trying to mentally go over all the things that we've tried in order to get whatever is supposed to happen. Nothing blood related. Going up to the tube's not a good idea. Oh, and we can't read the book, which has lots of illustrations of various beast folk, was it?
Correct.
And I'm gonna assume that there's nothing like major, like structural wise, that we've missed in our looking around, right?
You have not discovered any further doors beyond these chambers.
think I've tried putting the book on the lectern.
I think you went to put the book on the lectern, but when you approached it, 8 rectangles with 8 words appeared on the surface of it, as if by illusion.
So I didn't actually put it on.
Right. I don't remember you putting it
I'm gonna go up and put the book on the lectern.
on. All right, you now have a book on the lectern.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. It opens.
Cool. Oh no, that's where books go.
All right.
A bank.
Yeah.
Have you read out the words from the book with it on the lectern? You know, lecterns are for having notes while speaking, right?
What should I read?
Yeah, let me come down real quick. I'm gonna walk up next to Pink.
Because this book is, I'm gonna be like doing the thing where you grab a whole bunch of pages and like letting them flip through your thumb. A lot of pages.
Oh. Well, you could start with the beginning.
In the beginning, there is nothing.
There is a title on this book, though you cannot read it.
Am I able to make my best attempt at reading the title out loud in, or is it just straight up in a script that I don't even?
Based on the languages of this world, it is in a script that you do not know.
Gotcha. And that's the entire book?
The entire book seems to be in this script, as well as what the words on the lectern seem to be with these same letters.
Well, I would give reading it a try, but this, I'm not familiar with this language. I don't know this script.
Oh, well. You know, Pink, it just occurred to me.
What's up?
What if, like, we aren't missing anything? We have all the information. We just can't decipher it.
It's likely, I would say. This book seems pretty important. All right. I am going to hold the book and cast Detect Magic on the book. I don't think I've done that.
Okay. Detect magic is an area of effect, right?
It is of 30 feet.
Okay. I believe you were holding the book at one point while you had looked at detect magic for a lot of other things, and you did not get ping from that. So if you want to keep that spell slot, feel free to.
Sure, yeah. I'll. If that's the case, then I would have noticed that, yeah.
Yep. It appears to just be a regular book. Other than whatever mysterious contents may be inside.
Just making sure I don't have anything that allows me to read any other languages. I don't. I speak with animals.
I also speak with animals.
I don't think book is animal. Depending on the cover of the book, it might have used to be partially an animal.
Then speak with dead would be necessary.
No.
You know, there is that other cot in the other room.
That is true. But I'm wondering what it would have anything to do with here. Hey, DM,
Yes.
about how much longer until the sun would be setting?
Let's see here. Based on the calendar, we are most of the way through this day. So I believe so as you were exploring the pipes above, the sun was currently setting. We'll say now it's currently just crested over the horizon, and you're just left with the light that fills this area from within. Many of the panels and walls and tiles of this area seem to be sort of ways of hiding light or within their seams. And so you can see various traces of light where there might be a seam between a block or two. Or I guess a metal panel, to be more accurate. What would you like to do now?
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. Because I've exhausted everything that I can think to do. Unless... Can I see the consciousness shifter real quick?
Sure. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. And I'll just press the button.
All right. So, Hank, are you currently standing up?
Yeah.
So George, you see Pink start to fall back a little bit. It's up to you if you want to catch him.
I'm gonna try to catch him, yeah.
Okay, easy enough. You were standing right next to him to hand him over the consciousness shifter. Pink, in this area, you see it begin to fill with all of these sorts of motes of light. Yeah, George is next to you, so this would happen. Embedded into one of the walls, you do see this facade of a hut that you know belonged to Amethys, sort of appear embedded into that wall. And in front of you, everything else appears the same as how you had seen it. Just with these motes of light shining through the area.
The book doesn't have... It still looks the exact same. No changes to the script. No, nothing.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I remember why I stopped using this die now.
Oh no.
First
Natural one.
roll of the session.
All right.
Natural one.
So looking at the book, I mean, it seems to make about as much sense as it did before. You look back at the book. Are those the same letters? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll walk into the room with the carts. The cart, singular
Okay.
now.
Let's see here. So walking
You see
into
an
the room with the
invisible
cart.
cart.
Let's see. If I go over
You see a new plane.
I think it's in George's inventory, the consciousness shifter. Here we go. Area is 250 feet, plus 10 times your intelligence. Okay. So your intelligence is plus 0. All right. So yeah, 250 feet would cover the size of this area, I do believe. Yeah, you're about the middle. We'll say it's good enough. Yeah, sure. So walking into the room with the cart here. What would it be? Yeah. We'll say it's good enough. So yes, in the room with the cart, everything appears as you remember it. We'll say the back wall is just this sort of void, though. Being at the very edge of your generated area. And so you can see these, just a black void with these like little dots of different colors of light off some unfathomably long distance away.
I'm gonna press the button again and come back.
You warp back into your actual body, wake up in... George, what did you do with the body?
I just laid him down very, softly.
Okay. So you wake up laid down at the foot of this cylindrical chamber.
Yeah, well, that didn't change anything. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't have anything else.
I also don't have anything. Let's see. No, there's nothing to see.
Maybe it'd be best if we came back here at a later time. Maybe we could get the book translated or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've had enough. I've had enough fun for one day.
Yeah, I can imagine. So with that, I think Pink will start making his way towards the exit.
All right.
Me too.
Oh, other thing I meant to mention was with George attuning to the purple quartz, since I was at the very tail end of 2 sessions ago, we didn't have anything particular happen other than you finished the attuning. So we'll say you've not yet tried to activate whatever magical abilities are within. So you can do that at will whenever you want. But then fun things might happen then. All right. So what are you doing now?
I will keep walking.
Me
I'm
too.
walking here.
So you eventually walk outside of the giant metal door to this very thin, maybe 10, 15 foot. Well, actually, no, it'd probably be maybe like 50 foot, sort of like shelf of rock before the land gives way to water. And continuing further would lead into the coral reef.
We
I'm gonna walk back to
could-
the camp using the canyon wall.
Yep. Just going back to our little camp area.
All right. Now your camp didn't have much set up in it. It was just a cliff edge. So if you would like to go back there, you certainly can.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, I would say it'd probably be a good idea to try and warp to probably back to Tourmaline. Was it?
Tourmaline would be the closest city, yes. As far as you know, at least.
We might be able to check that if we.
I believe you did
press
check the
in.
map, and it didn't show your current location.
Hmm. Yeah. Actually,
We could head back to Tourmaline.
we would have trouble then finding this place again.
I made a drawing of the area.
Ooh. Okay. In that case, yeah, in the morning it might be best to just try and warp back to Tourmaline and meet back up with Gregor and Nuvian.
All right.
We are in a time limit.
We are, yes.
So, you set up camp for the night? Is there anything you would like to do before drifting off to sleep?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, no.
So, safely enough, you're able to get to sleep, power through the night. I will move the date to the next morning. And George, as per usual, you do have 4 extra hours while Pink is sleeping his full amount.
I'm going to look at the purple quartz.
All right. Looking at the quartz, it seems relatively dull. It's not emitting any sort of light from it. It appears to just be a simple crystal. Of course, you know that it holds something much more than that. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to uh hmm. I'm gonna try to use its power, I guess.
So you try and focus on the crystal itself?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
That is a 12.
12. All right. So, eventually you come to the conclusion that perhaps focusing your magic, your flow of ether through this crystal might cause it to unlock something. as you start to focus and channel your magic into it, you feel it sap just a small amount of magic out of you as the crystal begins to glow. And if I go over to this here, we go into the art tab now, a sort of a round sort of base plate of a shield begins to form around your arm. The crystal begins to float into the center of that shield. And with a pulse of magic, you see this sort of purple range of glyphs emanate around it for just a moment. You imagine that this shield might be quite powerful, able to block quite a lot of potential damage, as it then, after 6 seconds, fades away, returning back to the crystal. But with this, you feel a slight pulsation of energy constantly coming from this crystal. As you gain 1 level in the Quartz Paladin class. Apparently in D&D Beyond, though, I can't make a custom homebrew class, so I've just shoved all of those class features into the actual items benefits. So you gain health and access to a couple of abilities. This would include, if I go over to your character sheet where everything is listed, so you get your health improvement, which is the same for a paladin, so 1d10 plus your constitution of 0. Proficiency in all charisma abilities. Access to this enhanced shield spell, which you just activated, which is a plus 10 AC for 1 round. And of course, like a shield spell, is a reaction. You also gain an aura of protection that allows for a bonus die roll for those around you. If I go over to your spells, aura of protection will add a bonus save to you and your allies in this aura gain a bonus to saving throws equal to your charisma modifier, which for you is +4. Which I've just realized if Pank uses that, that's a minus. But for Aura of Protection, it is a minimum of +1. So even if Pank were to attune to this, you would at least have a little bit of benefit there. Additionally, there is a bonus ability that is not discovered yet.
And so I just used the shield spell.
So you just use the shield spell, yes.
Gotcha.
I wonder if there's understand this spell.
Ooh. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do in this 4 hours?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. All right. So, eventually, after enjoying the calm, warm breeze of this gorge, you eventually find that Pank wakes up. And morning takes you. Or morning greets you, I suppose.
Morning.
Morning.
How'd you sleep? Or I guess.
I did just fine last night. Yourself?
Pretty good.
Pink, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'm rolling this digitally.
Okay.
Oh!
God, my
Oh.
2 rolls of this session, a nat 1 and then a nat 20.
All right.
I just watched on my screen as a nat 20 fell on it.
So, you waking up here in the vicinity of George feel a little bit safer. About 4 points safer. If you were to gauge the statistical, proportions of things. You
4
feel a
units
decent bit
safer.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, in this world's probability measurement of DC, whatever that's
Of
supposed
course,
to stand
yeah.
for.
I was trying to come up with some, but I can't.
So
Bees,
the aura,
cuts, I don't know.
the aura is like permanent around the.
Yeah. So for the paladin class, it seems based on the way the class is written, it's permanent.
Gotcha.
But I'll just say it ends. Well, it does say the status of the effect isn't active when when you are incapacitated. So I'll say activating the aura of protection after a rest will keep it up for the rest of the day. Or until you're next incapacitated. So for example, if you were to fall unconscious for whatever reason, then that effect would end and you would have to wait for the next beginning of the next 24 hours for it to come back.
Gotcha.
I guess it's time to try and head back.
There is one problem on my mind about that.
What's that?
We are broke.
Oh yeah.
That we are.
And food is a necessity.
Yes.
And we're going to have to play catch up with Gregor and my brother. So we have to travel and we need food to do that.
Yep. Now I am able to sort of pick up fish on the way, but might get a bit old and difficult depending on where we are.
Yeah. Trying to think. If we could just mix up. I mean, I know a way I could make some money in a city, but
I mean, I'm good at hunting.
shall we just go back to Tourmaline then?
I believe so.
All right.
Plus,
Well,
we could always make Gregor and Nuvian aware of our situation.
well, they're not in Tourmaline. They went south.
I know, but just so that they're aware and can possibly account for that.
Are you suggesting I send to them real quick?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Well,
Might be good to get them up to speed a little bit on things that have
Yes,
happened.
I'm going to cast Sending.
All right, one breath.
One breath. Hello, Gregor. This is George. We have completed our mission and we are dead broke. We have no food. We are going back to Tourmaline and I took a breath.
right.
Right after
It's-
and.
Okay. Gregor would be awake at this point. Oh, hey, George. Yeah. So we made it through the Seishin Forest. We're currently in Svaler right now. We got some lovely orbs that we could sell. That would be a good way to get some money. If you maybe found some magic items, that would be good too. And that's it.
Perfect. All right. Well, they've made their way a little bit. They have some stuff they could sell, but I was just recommended to sell magical items, which I mean,
That's fair. I'm just gonna kind of look down at my yellow smiley face jumpsuit.
all right, shall we teleport?
I believe so.
Okay. So I hold out my hand to Peg so that we will be transported.
I grab your hand.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
So you don't split the party.
We don't
No.
split the party. All right. It's just a flat roll, nothing added.
It's a history check.
Oh, right. I'm good at those.
Ooh.
Not good enough. I got a 7.
7. Okay. So, as you're holding Pink's talons, you slump asleep, and you're back on that shelf with Amethys's hut embedded into the wall there.
Gonna press the button again.
I will also mention that in this scenario, Amethys seems to be sitting out on the cliff, just enjoying the wind. As you press the button again to...
Wait.
Okay.
I would like to say we're about to be heading to the city. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. And I press the button.
Okay. You wake back up.
Can I try again?
Yep, I believe so.
You know, it's a 50-50 shot because I'm +5. I literally just need to get a 10 or above.
Oh no, it's a 50-50 shot because everything is a 50-50 shot. It either happens
You're
or it
right.
doesn't.
I press the button.
Thinking of where now?
I got a nat 20 of thinking of Tourmaline.
So I will say, you can't think of the same place twice within 24 hours.
Oh. That nat 20 was wasted. I'm going to hand the device over to Peg.
I was about to say, what if a second person tries?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Also, is there somewhere specific in Tourmaline that you're trying to go to? Anywhere that might have a memory tied to it?
We can head to that caravanserai where we split off with my brother and Gregor.
Where we got the camel? Yeah, that works. And
There's
I'll
also
think
the fish market.
the fish market too, but I feel like we want to be somewhere that's a little less populated.
Yeah.
It's easier to explain away to the shadier person than it is to a whole group of people.
Hmm.
And I will think really hard of that place where we got the camel.
Okay.
And I'll
History
press
check.
the button, and I'll roll that history check. That's a 6.
6. Pank, you
That's a
fall asleep.
6.
And you see Methus sitting on this cliff. Oh, hello. Good morning.
Hey, Methus. Morning. We're trying to get our way to the city. Hey, this thing is being a little bit tough right now.
I see. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
I
And
don't believe she's ever been
give a little-
explained.
I'll explain one of these days. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this out loud, but I will explain it one of these days. But I'll give a little wave, and I'll press the button again.
All right. You wake back up.
So it can't be in the same city or the same location.
Same location.
Oh, so I could think of
So
another place.
let's say I was
roll in.
thinking of the caravan spot, because
Okay.
I think that's where I would think. So I could try again for the fish
You could, yeah.
market. All right. Let's try the fish market instead, I suppose.
I think that's a good idea, and I'll head it over to you because you're better at these.
Cool.
Which one of you was slapped by the fish?
I was about to say, I think it was me.
Okay.
I did think about that part. I did think about that.
All right, I'm going to press the button.
Okay. History check. No?
That's an 8.
All right.
I've rolled a 2, a 3, and a 20 I didn't get to use.
All right. So, George, you fall asleep. Amethys just like... I'm so confused right now. What exactly are you trying to do? You just keep, like, swapping locations with Pank.
The magic item that we use to come visit you is also a teleportation device.
I see.
But it only teleports if we have a clear memory of where we're trying to teleport to.
Oh, okay.
And it seems Pank and I's memory is a little foggy at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's anything I can do to help you there.
Don't worry over it. We'll figure it out.
Range touch.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and press the button again.
Okay, so you wake back up.
Right. You want to try?
Yeah, I have a pretty clear memory of a certain place. I gotta take the custom shifter.
Oh.
Take us to the place where I got hit by that damn fish.
All right.
Dude, I rolled another 6. Clearly, that didn't stick in my. Clearly, I didn't stick in my head enough.
So you think of the fish getting planted on the side of your head, and it seems like that memory mainly focuses on the fish. which has definitely moved since the last time you were there.
That is fair. That is fair.
That was her hut. Oh wait, you're not awake yet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
I went back in.
once again, you're in the realm of consciousness. I'm just gonna.
I'm so sorry about this.
Oh, is Snowball still out there with you?
Do I remember Snowball still being there?
You can check when you're awake, or you can do a perception check now.
A perception check now will lie to me because I'm in the consciousness realm.
Okay.
Let me go check real quick. And I'll press the button.
Okay. You wake back up.
Help. Also, I'm gonna stand up and look around for Snowball.
Okay.
Oh, where are you going?
Amethyst asked about Snowball.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was just wondering, still around.
Perception check.
13.
13. All right. Sure. So, Pink, looking around on your person there, you do see a bulge where normally an Aarakocra would not have a bulge. You can do with that information what you will.
I'm gonna just kind of, like open and look down.
All right. So looking down into the suit, off under your left armpit, you see this bulge is know where Aarakocras usually don't have a bulge.
Yeah. Most creatures don't have a bulge there.
Right. You see this little rat just kind of clinging to your feathers.
I'll kind of give it a little bit of like some scritches on the head.
Oh, well then. That changes things.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. So looking at the clockwork rat here.
What if I changed? Oh no.
You now have a familiar.
Oh.
You can do with that what you will.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Snowball's my familiar.
Should be in your inventory. I'll go ahead and add it. So yeah. Oh, you now have a familiar. By scratching it on the head.
Oops. Familiar by a scratch. Alright, cool. I'm gonna just very quickly press the button to go back into the consciousness realm real quick.
Okay.
And to tell Amethyst, yep, Snowball is fine.
Ah, great. I think last time, we were sort of all together with Snowball. I gave Snowball a scratch on the head to activate. Hopefully that's still active, and then maybe I can give you a bit of an enhanced ability for your search through the familiar.
You're joking.
I have it written right here. The clockwork rat activated by scratching on the head.
No wonder why you said this changes things.
Oh no. Um, um, of all the things that I had to do, and of all the places I had to do it, I saw the cute little thing and I wanted to give it a little scringe. Am I so wrong for that? Okay, so Amethys,
Yes.
about that.
Yeah.
Upon seeing Snowball in like my cloak, I I I gave it like a little
Oh.
scratch on the head.
I see you activated it. Well, that would certainly change some things up a little bit. Well, it was worth a shot. Enjoy Snowball, I suppose. You can cast all sorts of spells sort of at a distance through that. Little touch spells, but yeah.
I am so sorry.
Oh, no worries at all. I'm sure you'll get some use out of that.
I'm gonna think up and summon a little snowball in this realm.
All right, perception check.
We can't roll well today.
Dude, I've rolled 3 6s.
Also, looking at enhanceability, it would only be able to enhance your intelligence checks. So it would not actually help for history.
Yeah.
Wait, that is an intelligence check.
So
History is intelligence, yeah.
target has advantage on ability checks using the chosen ability. I think the other abilities or the other rolls would be skill checks.
That is, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So you're just in the realm of consciousness. What was your perception check to summon Snowball?
It was a 12.
12. Easy enough. Snowball sort of summons there, yeah, just in your hand. Oh. She'll go ahead and give it a wave. I can try and give it a scratch on the head. Like,
Yeah.
you hear the gears go ticking, and her eyes flash, and you can see she's kind of like pairing her eyes with Snowball. She like whispers something over to Snowball, and it like climbs up on your shoulder.
Bluetooth rat.
Bluetooth rat.
All right. Well, I will be going. Just we gotta see if we can get back to Tourmaline.
Okay. Well, best of luck, I suppose.
Thank you.
I'll try and maybe cast something for you.
That would very much be appreciated. And I will press the button to come back.
Okay, you wake up.
George.
Yeah.
I done goofed.
You were just gone for a couple of seconds. What's happened?
So, Amethyst asked about Snowball.
Right.
So I came out to check for Snowball.
I'm assuming that's what's that bulge that Aarakocras usually don't have.
Indeed. Most Eric Cookers don't have a bulge there. But upon seeing Snowball, it's a cute little creature. Gave it a little scratch on the head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thought nothing of it. Went back, told Amethyst that Snowball was okay. Gave a little scratch on the head. Apparently, giving a scratch on the head is how you activate it.
So you severed her link to Snowball. Oh no.
Yeah.
I can see how that might be a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, a big one.
Well, I guess you're the owner of Snowball now. While you were away, I did think of another location in Tourmaline that
That's
should be
good.
abandoned.
Where's
Because
that?
a certain someone's home can no longer be resided in anymore. Because that person is dead.
Indeed. Well,
Shall I try?
you can.
Alright. If you'll just hand me the thing and I will press the button.
I'll hand over the consciousness shifter, and
Alright.
I out of character. I just want to clarify that person is Sadie.
Yeah.
She's not dead.
Well, yes, but you know. I can't wait for George to figure that one out.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't a player thing.
No, because as soon as I said it, I realized, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And the Clockwork Rat has now been
going,
added to your inventory as well, Hank.
I'm going to press the button.
That doesn't make me feel good to have
History
Snowball in
check.
my inventory now. But yes, I will also be holding onto George's hand.
Yeah, that's when I roll good. I got a 24.
Of course.
24.
This is when I roll good.
Sure. All right. So, the world around you begins to turn into light as in 6 seconds everything flashes and then comes back into focus. As we are back in, if I can find the track here. Which track was? Oh no. Oh, no, it's not that one. Is it this one? No, I think it's this one. I think that was the theme I used for Tourmaline. As you come in to this small hut on top of a roof of a larger building. This was a 2-room hut where there was sort of kitchen, cooking area, and a small bedroom off to the side. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
Oh boy. I'm good at those, at least.
I'm also okay at those.
Even if I don't roll well, that's a 17.
That's a 12.
12? All right. You quietly enough seem to appear in here. There's nothing that seems to respond to your presence. But you're in this small hut in the sort of entrance and cooking storage area. There's a, if I recall, it is a curtain for a door. The windows are open, just open holes. And the curtain to the other room is closed currently.
Well, that was easy enough.
I'm gonna go.
I give a puzzled look at Pink.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check at disadvantage, George.
All right. Wow, I rolled a 17 and a 16.
Wow.
So that is a 23.
All right.
Wait, no. 21.
George wins by doing
Okay.
absolutely nothing.
George wins by doing bad things.
All right. Nothing seems to respond to you.
Pig is gonna start like very slowly making his way out the front door
Okay.
while
enough.
going.
Oh, he must be mewing.
No. It's the thing all the cool kids are doing nowadays internally.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to walk normally.
Okay.
This is not like- And I'm gonna just carefully make my way out the door.
All
I'm
right.
following.
You're out on this rooftop now?
And I'm gonna try and make my way down, like into the city proper.
All right. So I recall there being a staircase, so we'll say you just take the stairs down.
And when we're
So
far enough,
Jason, you look very puzzled. Sadie's hut was on top of a larger rooftop.
No, I remember this part. It's the whole, the whole, let's be quiet type of thing.
Okay.
George is confused. I know exactly what's going on.
I do just want to make sure I'm not going crazy for a second. Amethyst told us that Sadie didn't actually die because it was all an illusion, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, yeah. Once we're far enough away from Sadie's area, I'm gonna hushedly say to George, "What are you doing?"
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Sadie's not dead.
What? Can I make a history check?
Sure. Try and save your history checks.
16.
16. All right. Yeah. You remember Amethyst saying that Sadie in the dungeon was an illusion. Also with that history check, thinking about the house, it did seem like someone had been there since you had last been there.
He's not dead.
Yeah. That was probably one of the worst places we could have gone.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, right now.
Right now. Let's be anywhere else in the city.
I agree. And I'm gonna continue going. Dude. That's so funny.
Wait, Hank.
Yeah.
No, we're in the city. Never mind.
Well, at least we are in the city now.
Yeah, that's true. I was just thinking we should do some vigilante justice, but we wouldn't get away with it.
We might have to make income other ways.
Right. We need our godhood first.
Where are we gonna stay for the night?
So it's probably past midday right now, isn't it?
So let's see. It'd
Oh,
be a bit
I'd have
past
been assuming
midday,
it was nighttime. Oh, right,
'Cause it
yeah,
takes 6
because it was
hours
the
to
morning and it's like
transport.
6 hours. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh shoot, yeah, that makes what would just happen a whole lot worse. I had thought it was like the dead of night, so I was like, oh, she might have at least been asleep.
Mm.
Ugh. All right, yeah.
It's named Camels, Camels, Camels. That is awesome.
Yes, it's named Camels, Camels, Camels.
Hmm. I wonder if I could catch some fish of my own, and then there's anywhere I could sell them.
I was also thinking we should head that way because I would like to go to Kaito Tavern.
Mm.
I know what I said, and I more meant if there was like any already established places where I could walk up with my fish and be like, give me some money instead of me selling stuff, you know? But yeah, let's go to the fish market so that I can catch some fish and then make some money. Probably coppers worth of money, but money.
So, where are you going? Fish market?
Fish market.
All right. So, making your way off to the opposite end of the city, will you be going through the pyramid in the center, or will you be going around?
Through would be quicker.
Okay. So,
So I'd say
entering
through.
the base of the pyramid, which I believe you avoided the last time you were in the city, you're immediately hit with a very cool, refreshing sort of atmosphere. Not as sultry as the gorge you were just in, but rather there's definitely a chilling feel to it as you see as you explore this area, walking through it. You see this seems to be the source of all of the water that's flowing from the center of the city outwards. And with the addition of the fact that a lot of it is chilled, and there are these sort of spikes of ice that have gone through the structure, and some of them sort of look like roots sticking down through this sort of open area at the base of this pyramid, where there's, of course, at the bounds of this pyramid, this hexagonal pyramid, there are large areas where it's just, you know, there are walls there that hold up the pyramid above. But once you're inside, there's just a lot of these thick stone pillars that seem to hold up the larger structure above. And there seems to be sort of a garden aesthetic to this area, as there are lush plants that grow under the artificial light of these sort of magical crystals embedded into the ceiling.
when we enter, I would like to take notice of like the state of our clothing and like clean off any debris and sweat using prestidigitation.
I believe you had gone through that process before.
You know what? Past me knew what was going on. But did he mend clothes?
I believe he did.
Man,
Man, past you is so good.
past me is so good. He knew what was going on.
All right. So, traveling to the fish market. Oh yes, that person was there. Do you just start at the edge here, or do you go back to where you were originally docked port? Because this is a very large area. You could just start at the vicinity, if you would like.
I'm sorry, one more time?
So, of course, the Grand Fish Market is a very grand and large area. You had originally docked port coming in from the river here, around about here, around the M of Market.
Okay.
Walking through this area, you'd have passed the Dune Cactus Juicery and entered around about here. And this whole entire dark brown block is the fish market.
I think it would probably be best bet to go where we came in from, because my plan is to catch some fish and then sell them.
All right.
So here's my idea, Pank.
Yeah.
You catch a fish. While you're doing that, I am going to perform some music. And when you have your fish ready, I can continue and you can be selling your fish next to me so that we draw in an audience and then they might want to buy fish because they're in the fish market. So why not?
Sure.
I think that's a good idea.
All right. Well, wherever you want to set up is fine with me. And when we get set up, I can begin playing.
All right, so I'm going to eventually make my way to the river.
All right. So the river is flowing out of this center of the city, flowing out of the fish market towards Tourmaline Lake, down to the south. In the river, go ahead and give me a perception check as you walk along its distance. Or fly along its distance.
I was about to say, walk? What do you take me for?
Walking is so...
Now I'm rolling well. 24.
24. Looking in this river, with a 24, there's an interesting lack of fish.
And of course there is.
As you get outside of the city bounds here, certainly within the city there are no fish in the river, but as you get out of the bounds of the city, you see that from the northwest and southeast are two larger streams that also come to join in to this point here, at which point a much larger stream then flows down off towards the lake. But yes, there are no fish in this river that you can see.
Mm-hmm. How far? Oop.
I presume with Pank leaving the city limits, I can just go ahead and get set up.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, continue.
How far is it from the fish market to the lake?
So each of these grids is 1 mile, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 6 miles to the lake.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep flying along the river, see if I can see any fish at any point.
All right. With that 24, I will say you still do not see any fish going through the river here.
For a place with a lot of fish stuff, there sure seems to be not a lot of fish.
How far along
I
do you
guess
want to keep flying? Or are you
I
planning
think
to
I'll
just
go all the way down to the lake.
So as you get to this sort of marshy area here, there does seem to be... well, I'll give you another perception check.
Yeah.
It seems to be the type of area that you would probably find some fish.
21.
21? So you see some smaller fish in this area that seem to make their living in the constant battle with the current.
I think I'll head even further because I doubt those fish would be worth much.
And you do, of course, as you fly down this distance, see various boats hauling in large hauls of barrels of
fish. I was going to say, they've probably fished all those rivers dry. Yeah, I will eventually, however long it takes, make my way to the lake and just hopefully see if I can just fly around the coast of the lake, diving down to see if I can catch any at least medium-sized things. No little things. I want some stuff with meat on it.
Sure. So how long do you want to fish for?
I guess the question is about how long did it take me to get from the fish market to the lake?
For your flight speed of 40, I believe. 50.
That's it.
I will have you calculate how long it takes you to fly 6 miles, and we'll cover George. So Jason, or George, you set up, you don't have a blanket anymore to set up a mat in the fish market, so you've got your guitar and the world ahead of you. What would you like to do?
All right. I would like to start performing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
That is a 32, because I got a nat 20.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Would you like to describe what you're playing?
So, wow. I was not ready for this. I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm going to flourish out the scarf on my neck and get the hand to hold it in sort of a cup manner. And then I'm just gonna hit this sort of slow wind up into this very boisterous guitar solo type thing. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And you're just playing? What is your topic here? That you like to play?
What is my topic?
Yeah. What are you singing about?
Sort of sea shanty.
Okay. All right. Well, with the 32, you play the best song ever written. At least to many of the ears that have been in the fish market, that's for sure. With the sound of slapping fish in the background, expertly played as your percussion, with how you've timed your riffs, you end up making with the 32 So it'd be sure. From various people just like in awe of you. You gather a whole crowd. In various amounts of copper and silver, and even some gold. You end up accumulating a whole 10 gold.
Good. Thank you, Tourmaline!
All right.
So,
I think our money issue is solved.
while the best concert that has ever graced Tourmaline is happening, it takes me about an
I'm
hour
assuming
to
you're
get to
using
the lake.
thaumaturgy to enhance the like distance it travels to.
Oh, I'm for sure using minor illusion to do that.
All right. So Pink.
And because I can have. Oh, never mind. That's prestidigitation. I thought I could have 3 minor illusions going, but that's 3 prestidigitation. Yeah, whatever.
So, it takes me about an hour to get to the lake.
Okay.
But I think when I would have started off, I would have cast Longstrider.
Okay, sure.
That doubles your speed?
That adds 10 feet to your...
Oh, adds 10
every
feet.
6 seconds. So
Every
you go
6
from
seconds.
50 feet per 6 seconds to 60 feet per 6
60.
seconds.
That's fair.
So 10 feet per second. 528 seconds? That seems...
Takes me 53 minutes
53
to
minutes.
get there.
All right. So that's most of the length of your long strider there.
Yeah.
But you are now at the lake.
Yeah. So now, completely unbeknownst to me that George has made some decent money. I'm gonna start trying, just like gliding along the coast, looking for some good fish, and then, bah!
All right. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Those I can also do. 16.
16. All right. So you catch 4 relatively sizable fish in a typical market that might net you about 4 gold worth of fish.
Oh, shoot.
Whether or not that price would hold in the fish market.
Oh, typical market. Yeah, that's fair.
Is to be seen.
I think Pink's mindset is that they just need money right now, and money is money, and if we get some, we can get by on it. So I think he'll call 4 fish good for now.
All right. And out of curiosity, since your bag was stolen, where are you storing these 4 fish?
Right, I don't have a bag, do I?
Like you've got 2 hands, 2 legs, and wings, so you can still move around with 4 fish.
I think I would be holding them in every...
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll say this funny yellow suit has like a back window so your wings can pop out of it.
That's appreciated. Oh, right. We were going to sell some magic items too. I forgot about that. But yeah, so I'm going to just be wearing this yellow smiley suit, fish in each talon, all 4 of them.
Okay.
And they're just flying back.
Okay. As you fly back, and thinking back on it, you probably did get some of these looks from the people you passed by on the river. But there's just some very confused looks as to why there's this Aarakocra in this just fluorescent yellow suit.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's not Pink's wear right now. He doesn't care about that stuff. He has minus 2 charisma. You think he even notices people things?
Fair enough. All right. So you begin flying back.
Yep. And I don't think I'll cast Long Strider this time, so I'll tank the 7 extra minutes.
All right. So George, you finish up your concert, which was the best 5 minutes, most of these people have ever heard. And people come up to you, singing their praises, or singing your praises rather. Very much thanking you for such a wondrous event. I mean, this is the best thing I've ever heard.
Oh, well,
As he
thank you.
pops a
It's
gold
good to
in
be
your
back in the city.
in your scarf there. That's
Well, thank you.
being held out, and there's some people who are like, wow, I am beyond impressed. You see some kids come by and like drop some copper in your scarf there.
Thank you, little ones. Thank you very much.
And they like giddily like giggle at you and like run off. But with that,
It is good to be back in the city.
your concert comes to a close. And as you're, there's not a lot to clean up, but as you're sort of packing away your gold, I guess, where would you be packing your earnings? Also with you, your bag has been stolen.
Right, but I do have the... Wait, my bag is stolen?
Your bag is stolen by the people of Thistle.
Right. I do have the storage cube, so...
Okay.
I guess I'm going to move the stuff that was in my bag into the storage cube.
Yeah.
And I'll be packing away anything into that as well.
Okay. So, as you're packing that up, a large Goliath individual, very much bald head, shaven clean, as the day he was born, approaches you and says, "Well there, sir. I don't seem to recognize you from around these parts. What might your name be?"
Hello. I'm George. Nice to meet you, friend.
It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. My name is Severus. He reaches out his very large hand.
The pleasure is mine, Severus.
And you see out of the bottom of his sleeve, you see these just very detailed tattoos that likely will travel farther up his arm. And you notice very finely on his face as well, there are these tattoos that depict, they're very similar in color to his skin, so it's just a very faint impression of various different artistic motifs, both including plant life as well as these sort of stone formations. Well, I'm a bard from, we'll say, afar. It was an honor to hear such a performance. Where do you hail from?
I hail from the western coast of the continent, over in
I see.
Jasper.
You've come quite a long way.
It's been quite the journey.
I've made my journey also from the west, northwest though.
Oh, up in the it's icy up there, right?
It can be in the winter. All the way, well, specifically I'm from Kovel. And you would know, Kovel is pretty much a straight shot north, from Jasper.
Yes, of course.
Built at the base of the mountains, of the Slate Mountains.
Seems you yourself are quite far from home.
Well, 'tis the life of a bard, I suppose.
Oh, couldn't be better said.
Fritel, would you be interested in a drink?
Waiting on a friend, so
I see.
I don't know if I have the time for that.
'Tis a shame. Well, if you do have time, you can try and catch me at the Take. It's a bar, probably 30 or so minutes off to the east there. It's a popular music
The
venue.
Take.
Yes, just
Ooh.
simply the Take.
The Tank. Okay. Well,
Planning
might
on
have to
giving
check it out.
Very well. Well, I have to get off that way, set up for my performance. But, it was good meeting you.
Good meeting you.
Love to
Thank you,
discuss more.
Severus. I'd love to do that.
And as he walks away, you see there's just this thin cord on his back, supported at both ends by some sort of longer rod. As he walks off into the distance.
Severus.
Severus.
Yeah, I think you just changed some people's lives.
It seems I might have, and I earned a pretty good piece while doing so.
Oh, this isn't Pink talking, by the way. Pink is like hours out still.
Oh, I know.
You finished like in what, like a few minutes? How long was your performance?
I would imagine,
5 minutes or so.
yeah,
Yeah,
5 minutes was very life-changing to people.
about 2 hours round trip for me. So
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do?
me or George, because I'm just flying back.
George.
I am going to send to bank. This is going to be fun. Hello, Pank. This is George. I have performed and have earned around 10 gold pieces of credit. I also have been introduced to a bard from a town northwest of Jasper, and he introduced me to a tavern, so I think I will go there while waiting for you. There we go.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't say the tavern's name. That's okay. Well,
Oh well. Time for my response.
All right. One breath.
Oh wait, hold on. And he's sending this like what, 10 minutes after starting?
Thereabouts, yeah.
And that would be when I am already like I'm 10 minutes away after having just started flying.
We'll say it took, a few minutes for him to set up. But yeah, eventually about 15 or so minutes after you've left.
George, that is great news. I will still go catch some fish to see if I can sell anything, just to see what else we can get as well. I still had breath left, but
Yeah.
All right. With that, I think I'm going to try to run up to Severus.
All right. So.
Excuse me, Severus.
Oh, yes. George, yes.
Yes. I believe I do have time for that drink. If you
Well.
were still willing.
By all means. Let us be off then.
I'll follow your lead.
All right. So I'm curious, George, what got you into music in the first place? What on earth could have inspired such a song?
Well, I gained my passion from my mother, and so it's sort of been a lifelong passion. In terms of the passion of the day, well, I've been out of town for a very long time, and just feeling the nice, cool breeze from coming off the lake and well, just the general humidity. I've not been around that for a little bit, so it
I
felt
see.
like home.
Right, you did say you were from the coast.
Yes.
Well, you're certainly well studied, I suppose, for someone of your age. Not seen many elves of your age traveling as far as across the continent, of course, but certainly impressed, to say the least.
Well, thank you.
This traveling companion of yours, are they a bard too?
No, no, no. Uh, they're sort of hunter type, you know.
I see, so probably does a good job keeping you alive on your journey then?
Oh, for sure. Couldn't do it without them.
It's good to have friends like that around, I suppose.
It is. What
Traveled
about
mostly
you?
solo
I've not.
myself.
What'd you say?
I've traveled mostly solo myself.
Interesting. It's not too often I meet other bards who are traveling.
Well, because you're not going to the right places. Odds are everywhere. Remember when I stopped in Citrine and saw a group of gnomes perform? It's a quaint show. It's a good time.
Did I see those gnomes as well? I think I did.
History check.
I don't
That
know
is a
why this sounds
14.
familiar.
It does sound familiar.
What was the number?
14.
14? You remember seeing a group of gnomes in Fennec?
Ah, now that you mention it, I believe
Actually, no, I think it was Nampool.
I've ran into a couple of gnomish bards in Nambul.
Well, maybe it was the same group.
Perhaps.
Many tend to travel. And as you talk about your journeys, you eventually make your way to the tank, which is this relatively small, sort of underground. Again, a lot of the buildings here are built almost like barracks or weapons storage areas that have been repurposed as the millennia have progressed. Actually, we'll say centuries. I don't think this has all been up for millennia. The year is what? Oh, actually no. Millennia I think would be accurate. And so yeah, into this underground area here, you see they've repurposed this area for a quaint little bar area. There's mainly a table area as you enter this chamber. Off to the far end of the room, there's this stage, and there's various different instruments that one might want to use set up on the sort of right side of the room, as well as various posters of various performers who have performed here before and made their names big. We can also just flavor this. Everything I just said was from Severus, kind of explaining the lore of the take here. And of course, off in that direction, off in that corner, is the sort of mini bar we have here. where you can get whatever drink you might please, based on whatever they're serving the night. But I've got a performance in 30 minutes or so if I got my times right, and I'd be honored to have you. I mean, if you would like to join, I'd be happy to improv a little bit to work a bit with you.
I'd be happy to oblige. I'd be happy to join.
Sure. Just a heads up, they take 50% of whatever we earn. But they at least provide a decent venue.
Mighty fine for someone in my position.
All right. And he goes over to the minibar, if you want to follow. And behind there is... Oh. Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Behind the bar is a... Yes. Behind the bar is a Herringnon Beastling. With 2 large ears. And... We'll say, yeah, just the 2 large ears is all you see for now. Because she's standing behind the bar. And she is... We'll say she's got a fair few piercings on her face in various areas. Definitely not to the extreme amount, but certainly not to the limited amount. Sort of a medium area where you've got certainly plenty of piercings on the ear, maybe one on the nose, and like one of those dots on the eyebrows. At which point she says, Severus, good to see you. About to set up, I see. If you would like, I can get you and your friend a drink here. Yes, absolutely. Of course, I'd like to cover him as well, if possible. He'll be performing. So has he told you about the 50% take then?
Yes. Yeah. Do I recognize this Herringnon?
History check.
17.
17? Doesn't seem familiar to you? And this is a Herringnon Beastling, so it's not full Herringnon. Sadie was a full Herringnon, if that's your concern. Beast folk.
That does make me feel better, yeah. Cool.
Alright, well, this is a house ale. Those 2, it is house ale, just to be clear. And she pours both of you a couple of pints. Loosen up before the performance. She goes back to cleaning some sort of glass beneath the counter.
Cheers, friend.
To a great performance.
To a great performance.
And you clink your glasses. At this point, Pink would have probably made it all the way to the lake and done some fishing. Alright. Well, there's probably about 30 minutes until we're ready here. Since I'm a member here, I've got to help with the setup. But there should be 3 or 4 more performers coming tonight. We've got a full loadout.
But let me help you out then.
Sure. If you could, just arrange the chairs 4 around each table, and I will get the stage ready. The ceiling is probably about 8 feet up, 8 to 10 feet up, as he just reaches up and starts arranging lights that a normal person probably couldn't easily reach. He's about 7 feet tall.
I'll go ahead and get the chair set
And
up.
definitely a burly, strong Goliath. And it takes you a little while to set up, at which point, Pink, you begin your journey back.
That I do. That I do. I
And
love
I
the
think,
passage
unfortunately,
of
with the timing, Pink will arrive back to Tourmaline as the show ends. Or at least as George's set ends.
I'm just gonna be like, so you played some music, huh? Not knowing that my life would have been changed forever if I had heard it.
All right. So eventually, a crowd begins to gather in this smaller area. Also to note, there's definitely the walls here are all painted sort of a black that is not like a void black, but kind of like there's a little bit of a gray note to it, a very deep gray, we'll say, to cover up the stonework of the actual structure itself. But it is also still very apparent that it is a stone brickwork. The stage at the back of the room is seemingly made out of wood that has been painted to sort of elevate the base here. And eventually, as time passes along, it seems that you are the first set to open. So, I believe it's time for us. If you'd like to climb up on stage. I wonder what I can play here. Do we have any possible requests for a backing track here?
Depends. Are there any fish on the...
Ooh.
You're asking if there's any fish in the fish town?
mountain fish, specifically?
That's fair. That's fair.
There was a fish at the entrance of the take here, but there doesn't seem to be any inside, it looks like.
Gotcha.
Let's see. What do I have here that might be able to fit this? This would be silly.
I'll follow your lead. Whatever you got. Oh, also, I don't have just the guitar. I have a flute on me as well.
I believe your flute had been stolen.
Let me make sure.
Let's see. I've got your items. I've got a list of your items that have been stolen here.
Yeah, never mind.
Flute
I do not have the flute.
list, yes.
Yeah. Never mind, I just have the guitar. Oh, that's so sad.
All right. Well, I've found my funny option. So Severus goes ahead and takes off this line from his back, this sort of thin cord that is built into some off of the side of a rod. As he magically snaps his fingers and summons a violin. As he snaps this forward, both the violin begins to pulse with this green energy that lights up along its distance. The cord itself on the bow that you now recognize it to be also begins to glow this fine teal color. The room goes quiet. The lights start to dim. And he says, All right, everybody. My name is Severus, and let's have a good time. As he begins playing. Go ahead and roll me 3 performance checks.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh no.
The first one is a 14.
14. All right.
The second one is a 24. The third one is a 26.
All right.
I thankfully did not get a nat one.
All right. So as you switch your keyboard to the saxophone mode, the beginning, as Severus is taking over for the intro, you're unfortunately not too synced up with him. Still a fine performance. But as we get to your solo here, and this by the way is the meme edit where the epic sax guy is just like it's just that extent.
It's just
like,
him.
For a whole 2-3 minutes maybe. As you get into it, you very much take over as the crowd is just enthralled once again by your epic solo. As Severus begins to fade into the background a little bit, providing that sort of background ambiance to complement your performance. You begin enthralling the entire crowd. As for a moment, they begin in silence for just to listen to this. As your solo continues, and you continue bopping along, doing your little dance, they're like, they're interested, and then they just start cheering along with it.
Man, he has such a beautiful voice.
I like to, my headcanon is that you started off not as good, so you didn't steal the show away from the other guy. And then when it came to the solo.
Interestingly, it is not Severus singing right now, but rather it is a voice emanating from his violin. As he's using some sort of magic to synthesize a voice here. All right. So, those rolls were, what again? You had a 14, a 21, and a 24?
24, 26.
24, 26. Okay. Well then. With this dedicated crowd coming here. Let's see, so that'd be... I can't math, but I have Excel in front of me. 26 would be... Okay. Okay.
This is him.
Yeah.
Yes, this is him. He's singing it loud. All right.
I'm just gonna
All right. So with that performance, as the crowd goes wild, your total gold amount earned is 14. Half of that is taken, of course, by the take, and half of that is split between you and Severus. So in total, you only get 3.5 gold. And the music loops.
I mean, 3.5 gold is still 3.5 gold.
3.5 gold is still 3.5 gold. That's a fun performance there, Severus.
It was an honor to play among you. This is
It's an honor to play
amazing
among you.
solo. I have
thank
no
you.
idea how you kept that dance going for so long. That looks so exhausting. Well, on to the next performer. And enjoy the
I'll have
take,
to-
he says to the audience.
All right, Severus. I believe I'll have to depart now.
Oh, so soon.
It's been a pleasure. I need to meet back up with my friend. He should be getting back into town pretty soon.
Well, it was an honor playing with you.
It was an honor.
And feel free to come back to the take anytime. I'll be around for the next week or so.
I'm gonna put this bar deep into memory.
All right. As you, Ooh. Let's see. As you see this orc, we'll say, go up onto stage next, and as you make your way out, you hear a lovely song begin to play in the background. As you exit the building. And you miss what might have been a lovely performance, but you'll never know.
It sounded lovely from what I got to hear.
All right. So, where do you make your way off to?
I'm gonna head back towards the edge of town, of the fish market next to the river.
Okay, so a roundabout by the main gate with the river.
Yeah.
All right. So it's about a 30-minute walk back that way. At which point Pank probably would have made it back into the city. So you're probably about in this similar area, but you've not established an exact meeting point. You don't seem to see Pank at the entrance, at least, unless Pank, that is where you intended to wait.
I would have just gone back to where I flew off from. And probably would have just been either waiting for a little bit or wandering around.
All right.
Seeing if I can find George.
All right. So, you're both in the fish market, but this is a large enough area that you would not know exactly where each other are. George, are you just going to wait by the gate?
I have an idea. Are there any fish statues nearby?
Sure, yeah. There's a fish market. You see a statue of we'll say this is a... Oh, those are languages. You see a dragonborn holding above him, this is a statue, holding above him what looks to be a large 6-foot fish.
I go up to the dragonborn.
Actually, no, it's like... we'll say it's like a 10-foot fish, actually. Just like this
is
huge...
this like a statue dragonborn or an actual dragonborn?
A statue dragonborn.
Okay, I go up to the statue.
At the bottom, there's a plaque commemorating his greatest catch.
Well, sir, I hope you don't mind if I ask for your assistance. As I snap my fingers, pull out the guitar, and begin to play the classic.
All right.
The classic.
The classic.
Going to the very beginning of my campaign playlist here. All right.
Huh.
A little bit delayed, but yes.
Thank you, Discord.
Thank you, Discord.
So, roll me a performance check.
That is a 22.
All right. A crowd begins to gather once again. As you hear people murmuring off in the distance while you're doing this performance, there's a handful of people that seem to recognize you. They're like, is that the guy?
The guy.
This is how legends are born, by the way.
Yeah, this is how legends are born. No. Please, I'm not the guy. That's Elijah Wood.
He's not the guy. I
I am.
All right. So yes, with that performance of 22, you do get that crowd. People do seem to be starting to bring out their copper coins to toss over towards you. Do you present any sort of receptacle for their money?
I guess I'll have to bring out the scarf again.
All
The
right.
red and blue scarf. My trademark. My trademark apparel.
I mean, your instrument is your focus, so you can just cast it basically at will. Pank, go ahead and roll me we'll say perception check.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
All right.
So, yeah, that's a natural factual 20.
Oh my gosh. I love that D&D Beyond will just roll it on my screen as well.
Oh wait, it throws the die on your screen?
Yeah, so I've seen both your nat 20s.
I haven't seen a single one of your die roll on my screen.
Oh, I've been doing manual.
Oh, okay.
So, Pink, as you're wandering around looking for any signs of George, you just hear off in the distance, hey, the guy's playing again. The guy? The Elvish boy. Oh, wait, no. Let's go. And you see two gentlemen just rush off in the distance.
The Elvish boy, good sir, that is a whole 34-year-old man.
A whole 30-year-old elf. Yeah.
30.
I mean, for elves, I am a boy.
For elves, you're very much a boy. So I'm going to go ahead and follow along, because music, Elvish boy, the guy, come on.
All right.
Oh.
So, at the tail end of the performance, you seem to rock up here.
And I'm just carrying in my arms like 4 fish, by the way.
Yep, just basically hugging the fish. All right. So you watch the very end of the performance carry out with one final hop. As the statue once again becomes quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and be like, well, sir, that was a mighty fine performance.
It seems
would you care for a donation? And I'm gonna hold out 4 fish.
I would love the donation. Thank you very much.
And with your 22, I believe it was, on your performance, you've gained another 5 gold.
Dude. How much gold do you have now?
18 and a half. That's a real bard moment.
That's a real bard moment.
By the way, throughout the adventure, unless I have not kept up with it, I have earned 51 gold pieces and 26 silver pieces from performing.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. Well, reunited. What would you like to do?
So it's firmly in the evening now?
It's been about 3 hours. I'd say it's... we're approaching, like, 5 o'clock territory.
Oh, cool. Because I was thinking once we get money, we need to buy rations so that we can keep moving.
So, I see that you were taking some donations back there.
Oh, yes. Why not, you know?
Yeah. How much have you made?
Let's see here. From the 2 performances in the market as well as the performance in the tavern, I've made 18 and a half gold.
I think it's just gonna kind of mouth like slightly agape for a split second, just like, yeah, okay. And I'm gonna look down at the fish in my arms. Should we just eat these?
think we should just eat those.
Yeah.
I've not eaten all day. I am quite hungry, in fact.
Yeah, I think with 18.5 gold, that's a pretty good starting point for making our way.
I think so.
And I'm gonna look down at the yellow smiley suit and be like, and maybe selling some magical items as well.
What, you want to get rid of that?
I mean, I don't want to get rid of it, but the world comes first, and for us to save the world, we need money.
For us to save the world, it might help to have that added protection.
I guess that's fair.
I think we do have the resources to get to where the compatriots are.
That is.
Oh, do I...
I would like to point out, I do still have that piece of candy. Question mark? Question mark.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
That
find
is
out what
chewy.
is.
Well, let's see here. Shall we go buy food then? For the journey. We've got
Yeah.
dinner.
Oh, I think so.
Actually, you want to just... I need to cook my fish.
I'll give you
Wait, do
like. I mean, I'm fine with cooked fish.
Why don't we go cook the fish, and then we can go buy food?
I think that's a good idea.
Where could we go cook fish?
Hmm.
Question.
I'm gonna kind of, for a second, I'm gonna think, and then, without saying anything, I'm gonna kind of overturn one of my hands, and then just cast Produce Flame in it.
How long does produce flame last? Or is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a
Cantrip.
cantrip,
Cantrip? All right, yeah.
but it lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, easily enough. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I could take care of it.
Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna move my hands over to Pink and sort of warm them up.
I think we should just get to a better area to do so.
Yeah.
All right. Are you just gonna find yourself an alleyway, or
Yeah,
where would you like to
probably.
go? All right.
An alleyway, just nowhere too far, just out of public viewing.
All right, yeah, you find an alleyway that seems to have a stone embankment on it that could be used easily enough as a bench. It's about bench height.
Yeah, I'll put the fish down. I will take out my blade beetle dagger,
All right.
and then I'll just kind of start like gutting the fish.
All right. Easily enough to, or it's easy enough to process your fish. You do have guts that you need to dispose of, probably somewhere.
Is there trash, like a garbage in the alleyway or anywhere?
That's a good question. Would this city have public trash cans?
If there
Things I
are,
don't
just
think of.
preparing some fish next to a dumpster. No big deal.
Yeah. We'll say sure. There's a trash receptacle you could probably throw things into in this alleyway.
I'll get the hamburger helper to deal with that.
All right. And Pink's hands are cleaned enough by the flames.
And then I'm just gonna kind of hold the flames over the fish,
All right.
slowly
You've got dinner.
cooking.
It's a good thing we both like fish.
Yeah.
We're predisposed to like fish.
You're born on the sea, and I'm a bird. But yeah, so we have prepared fish, we have dinner, and so I guess after this we should go get rations and then one more night, then head out.
We also might need other basic camping supplies like bedrolls. But yeah.
Right, we don't have anything anymore. And maybe a backpack too while we're at it.
Oh my gosh, a backpack would be amazing. I mean, just having the cube at my waist is fine, but like,
Oh, right.
I want a
Forgot about
backpack.
But yeah, I don't have a backpack.
So these are the locations that you've witnessed before. There were also shops underneath the pyramid, and there are also stairs going up the pyramid that you've not explored yet.
We have visited all places in all sides of this hexagon except one.
Except one, yeah.
That means we got to go all the way across town again. It's just
yeah. So that part of the hexagon is actually the camping world area.
Yeah, you can buy all of the camping stuff you could ever need there, but only there.
Yeah.
Or we could get more milk.
We did spend a lot of money on that milk. Oh, the milk! How long until it spoils?
We don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you don't have the
We
milk.
don't care.
I know, but like we did have a timer.
Oh yeah. Well, whoever took our milk, it's their issue now. They're the ones who are going to have to pour out curdling milk. Because keep in mind, it's not refrigerated.
It is, because there was ice blocks with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, so we had ice blocks with it as well.
It came with ice blocks.
Oh, okay, cool.
In the like storage containers.
Yeah, okay. It's very nice for them.
All of that work
for all of that milk gone.
Oh,
it's messed up.
Painful.
All of our weapons and instruments and other stuff, I can forgive that, but the milk, that's too far.
If I recall, at the volume you bought it was 2 silver pieces per gallon.
Which is crazy. I guess that's what happens when you buy it in bulk, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess we'll eat for now. I mean, I guess we could eat fish while walking.
Yep. All right.
So you want to do a bit of a shopping trip through town?
Yeah. I think so. Anywhere that's open.
All right.
At around 5 p.m.
As you've walked through the city, there are plenty of shops everywhere that might sell general goods like that. Plenty of just general supply stores. And so if you want to go through the various equipment tables, or the various equipment shops, I've got some tables for those.
Pink's not really gonna worry about much about anywhere for armor stuff. He more wants arrows.
So I've got... Will this work? Maybe, maybe not. Here we go. We've got this long equipment table here. You can buy what you need from that table for those prices.
Let's see here.
Um,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know if that includes arrows, but arrows would be, for a bundle of 20, that would be 1 gold piece.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And these are just
yeah.
for general arrows.
Man, I really needed to get a spyglass too, but it seems out of our price range. Okay, so I have 18 gold.
Oh, goodness.
So
A spyglass is 1,000 gold. Oh.
yeah.
I guess it's for the lenses. I believe Tsukikyo's optics back in Nambul had a better price for this.
Okay, let's see. If I were to buy 2 bedrolls, 2 backpacks, that's 4 gold pieces. A tent might be good. That is 6 gold pieces.
You said 1 gold for a bundle of 20?
Yeah, 1 gold for a bundle of 20.
Can we swing that?
Make that 7 for 20.
Okay, never mind. Tsukikyo's optics has about the same price.
So 7 for 2 bedrolls, a tent, 2 backpacks, and 20 arrows. Rations are 5 silver pieces per day. So let's say 1 gold piece per day. So let's say we get like a week's worth, that's 7, so 14. So let's say we get 2 bundles of arrows and the rest of that for 15 gold pieces.
Okay. Now, can we swing 2 copper for some soap, just in case I need to slide it under someone's foot to make them slip?
You know, you make a good point. I will gladly slide 2 copper pieces for that. So that's 15 and 2 copper.
No, it's got to be lemon. It's got to be lemon though. It's got to be lemon scented.
Oh, I'm willing to pay premium for that.
Perhaps 3 copper, a full 50% markup.
Wait, where did my soap table go? Oh no.
Soap table?
Okay.
Hold on, pause.
So the scented soaps were 5 silver pieces.
I mean,
so I guess just regular general soap, 2 silver.
All right. 2 copper.
All right.
Oh, 2 copper. You know, I'm just gonna cut those prices down to copper pieces then.
We paid premium.
Yeah, we paid for the good stuff.
We paid for the good stuff. I'm willing to bump it up to silver to get the good stuff.
I'm fine. No, hold on. If your thing says silver, then that's fine. I was just going based off what this table said.
This was back. We'll say the table is taking precedence here.
Okay. We just found a really good soap vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 15 gold pieces and copper. Then.
Oh, did we get backpacks?
Yes, I got backpack.
Okay.
I got 1 tent, 1 2-person tent, 2 bedrolls, 40 arrows, 7 days worth of rations for the both of us.
Wow. Okay.
And
I do have it written down the items that were stolen from you if you want to try and find replacements for any of that.
That would be a good chart to have.
So from Pank, you lost a bunch of arrows, a chitin arrow, 10 chitin arrows. You lost a regular dagger. You lost your longbow. You lost your miner's pickaxe, your quarterstaff, your shovel, and you apparently also had a signet ring from something.
From something.
Meanwhile,
I think that was
George,
probably a background thing, or maybe starting item thing.
Perhaps.
That might have been my
your...
signet ring.
Perhaps.
Oh, maybe actually.
George, you lost your costume. I believe you were returned to your regular clothes then, because it says your desert clothes. I wrote down that your desert clothes were taken. Your leather armor was taken. Your sickle, your amorphous rod,
Fuck.
the blanket.
No, not the amorphous rod.
Some incense, candles, disguise kit, your flute, ink as well as an ink pen was taken. Playing cards, salt, 26 pounds of rations, your signet ring, your water skin, dirt, 4 feet of salmon bread,
No.
arrows, a bedroll, 5 books that you just had.
I did have those, yeah.
500 pounds of milk.
Oh no.
Your dagger, your pickaxe, your rope, and your scimitar.
Is there anything you're wanting to replace? Hank?
What was that,
sorry? Is there anything you were wanting to replace?
Nah. I think I have most of what I need back. If I can just get a backpack, then I'm happy.
Let me see. I would like to replace the water skin. That's 2 silver pieces. And then the biggest thing that I'm worried about is that leather armor, but I cannot afford to replace that. So we're gonna go armorless for right now. I would like to get some rope. So that is 1 gold piece as well. And I think that'll be it. I'll stop at the rope. 50 feet of hempen rope.
So I have hide armor written down as 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, I can't afford that. And
or leather is also 10. Okay.
Yeah. Did you add the bedroll and rations to your inventory, Pink?
No, I did not.
Oh, and backpack, but I think backpack's already in there.
And it was.
Oh shoot! I would also like to get a blanket. So I'll be getting that, I guess.
Bedroll and what was it? The other one?
Rations.
7 days worth, you said?
Rations. 7 days worth, yeah. And I believe that's all we're gonna get. Unless we have 1 gold piece worth of things we'd like to get. We can get housing for the night.
Yeah, actually.
All right. So now that you are stocked up, is there anything else you would like to do?
I guess just like look around for some housing for the night.
All right. It's easy enough to find a local inn for let's see, lodging. So you could go squalid and find somewhere for 7 copper pieces, poor for 1 silver piece, or somewhere probably that fits your relative living styles at 5 silver pieces a night.
5 silver for each of us, or total?
Yes.
Each, I think.
Or if you want to
Each,
share
okay.
a room, you can do so. At a modest place, you could probably share a room, share a bed. That's up to you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've slept in the same room most of the time.
Yeah.
Just 2
Yeah.
bros.
Let's go with. Let's just share a room in the nice area that is comfortable.
All right. Without much conversation with the innkeeper, you get a simple room, or a modest room, I should say, and you have somewhere to stay for the night.
And that is 5 silver.
5 silver.
All right. We have 1 gold, 2 silver, and 8 copper. And all the more soap than we had before.
Whole 1 soap. That is more than we had before. Which is...
I believe you were last around the fish market. Okay. So that's about the area you would have been doing your shopping in. And I will grab this. We'll say you head back to the Kaito Tavern here, and they have an inn as well. So, you've got lodging for the night, and 1 more day progressed. Whoop, I don't want to move everything. Here we go. All right. Is there anything you would like to do in the evening as you bed down?
So what is the plan? We're gonna get out
We meet
here
up with the other 2.
tomorrow and meet up.
Yeah, we go south. It'll
All
be
right.
a bit longer because we initially planned to have camels that we no longer have, but what's a bit of walking, eh?
Yeah. Stay fit.
Exactly.
I think you've seen this entire area basically. So currently you're in Tourmaline. So trains down here, ride on there, down below's there. The area that Gregor and Nuvian had gone to is off in this direction.
I'm wondering if we should take a boat. Or if we just walk.
I
Only we had...
believe the other 2 walked, didn't they?
That's true. If only we had some sort of contraption that could let us fly in the sky.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, right. You mean, of course, the Quetzalcoatl, if we really need to do that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Your favorite dinosaur.
My favorite dinosaur.
All right, yeah. Then I guess we'll just walk in that direction. However long it may be.
I suppose so.
You're going to choose to take this road?
Yep.
Yeah.
The road quite often traveled.
Road. Yeah.
How large are the grids on this side?
Are 10 miles.
10 miles.
Yeah,
so
this
is 150 miles long, which would take you a large number of days.
It would be a large number of days, indeed.
Your journey through the desert to Thistle was 3 days, and you don't know how many days have passed since then. Other than that, it was 2 days after you had gone through the worm. And so it's minimum of 5 days, plus whatever time you were spending worming, that Gregor and Nubian have a lead on you. Also to note, you've not found out what date it is, so all of that still keeping a little secret.
Oh, right, yeah, we don't know how long we've been away.
Yeah, I did not consider that.
No.
It's probably not important.
Yeah, we're probably, it's probably only been like 2 weeks.
I have an idea while we're winding down. I'm going to send to a certain arbiter.
Okay. Yeah, it's been longer than 8 hours or so it wouldn't be blocked.
All right. Hello, Mr. Arbiter. It's your favorite little elfling here. I was just wondering how you're doing on this fine evening, and if you might know what day it is, I would appreciate if you conveyed that information to me at your leisure. Thank you.
Asking the arbiter what day it is. That's amazing.
So, you wait for a response. And you don't hear anything back.
Damn it.
Well, he must have gone to bed. Peg, do you think Arbiter's asleep?
I would have to imagine so. They got to be well rested for their destruction.
Yeah, imagine being dead for however long and then having to go back to sleep every now and then.
Imagine being dead in the first place.
Pissy. That's what I'm saying.
And we're going to make them again.
Oh, of course. And then we'll get our godhood, and then we'll wipe out that damn desert town.
We'll wipe out the desert town. And we'll figure out that damn car. A vehicle. That damn vehicle.
Oh, right. Yeah, hold on.
Someday.
Safely enough, the night takes you, and you get your full rests, spell slots and everything regained.
I love long rest.
I love long rest too. It's so good.
I love resting for a long time. Yes.
And it's been 24 hours.
Indeed.
I get the shield back. Yay.
Indeed. And you hadn't gone unconscious during that whole time, so you would have kept your aura of protection as well. But yeah, once you wake up, you can activate that aura again if you would like.
Yes, I would like to do so. I'm also... It's not letting me... Hold on. I'm trying to reset the charge on it.
Oh. That is a good question. Well, with figuring that out, we're going to go ahead and bring the session to close. As you have restocked for your journey, made a little bit more of a name for yourself, and now plan to trek the long way.
And we didn't run into Sadie.
Yep. Although we were going to get very close.
Yeah.
I'm glad I rolled a 17 and a 16.
Yeah, no, this might have gone very differently otherwise. We might have had to kill her again.
Yeah.